Hey, big people, what's going on? Let's watch the news. We just watched something funny. Let's watch something else now. This is from Fox News. I think it's pretty recent, the last day or two. Feds charge illegal alien in Molotov cocktail attack on officers. I probably couldn't have said that sentence. That's not allowed. Okay. Whoops. Hold on. Uh-oh.
Indeed they are. Well, this is a Fox News alert. Charges being filed now against some Los Angeles ICE protesters in connection with the Molotov cocktail attacks. Let's listen in for a moment.
Cocktails at police officers. Last Saturday, one defendant, Emiliano Galvez, hid behind a fence and threw the destructive device at a sheriff's deputy, then ran away. Deputies gave chase and arrested him. That's the video you actually see playing right there. The following day, a police officer apprehended the other defendant, Raki Quigui, after spotting him with a Molotov cocktail in his hand. Officers witnessed him throw the device in the air and then arrested him with a lighter in his right hand. I commend our prosecutors and our law enforcement partners for swiftly taking action against these individuals. Our community must be kept safe for peaceful protests and against thugs and criminals looking to start trouble.
What did he say?
We expect more charges to be filed in the coming days and weeks. If you took part in these riots and were looking to cause trouble, we will come looking for you. These defendants are charged with possession of an unregistered explosive device in violation of 26 United States Code Section 5861D. Possessing a Molotov cocktail or another destructive device is punishable by up to 10 years in federal prison.
No way.
They're presumed innocent until proven guilty. I now introduce the Los Angeles Special Agent in charge of the ATF office here, Mr. Kenneth Cooper.
10 years. Okay. The DA in LA, well, one of them, whoever gets this case, is not giving these guys 10 years. What is that? I mean, that's crazy. I mean, yeah, show me.
Good morning, everybody.
Oh, no.
I want to stand here and represent ATF and the public and announcing to the public that ATF's firmly committed to our whole of government approach to providing public safety, especially with what's going on here in Los Angeles. I want to make it very clear that we are not putting our state and local partners with.
So, unrelated to this, I saw a bar burn down once. I didn't see it physically, but it was a bar that I attended to with friends, and for the next, I don't know, week or whatever, the ATF was all over that bar, and that was probably for insurance, I would imagine. So, okay, so that was a little bit of money, insurance fraud.
LA County Sheriff's Office, or Sheriff's Department, or
let's get on this.
LAPD.
This is a little more important.
Pulling them into Title VIII investigations. We understand their restrictions with state law. So this is us coming together when violent acts are committed against the citizens of Los Angeles. And in cases like this, the facts of the case are fairly simple. If you guys see the defendant here, Mr. Galvez, this was during the Paramount riots where Border Patrol was utilizing gas because they were having rocks and fireworks thrown at them and they were being assaulted. LA County Sheriff's Department responded to assist. This individual was identified even by open source media.
These officers were being pelted with stuff, and 2 guys are arrested. They went after these 2 guys. Why didn't they take everyone right there? What happened?
Preparing to assault them with a destructive device. And as you could see, by the grace of God, when he deployed that in a fireball, it luckily did not hit one of the deputies, as it clearly would have cause substantial physical injury or death.
Thank goodness.
ATS firmly committed. These are the most aggressive criminal acts, and we will aggressively work with our state, local, and federal partners to investigate the use of destructive device, arson or explosives, or firearms to assault our public citizens and our public safety first responders. I guess I didn't even highlight our partnership too. The second case with LAPD, both incidents, ATF was able to work with each of these police departments to get an arrest on individuals that were attempting to harm the police officers with destructive devices.
The Los Angeles Police Department appreciates the partnerships with both our federal, state, and local law enforcement agencies, especially during this time of unprecedented civil unrest.
I guess they just charge these two
We're
guys.
going to continue to work with them to
Breaking
ensure that our
news.
community remains safe during this challenging time, especially when it
Hope
involves
everyone in
cases
LA is
where
safe.
violence is being conducted against
It's
both
violent
of
there.
our local law enforcement uniform officers as well as our federal officers during this time. We'll continue to work together to make sure our community remains safe and target those individuals that are doing harm to both our community members as well as our law enforcement officers as they try to keep peace in our communities right now. Thank you very much, and I'll introduce
I care
Commander
about
Ruiz
Laker
from Los
fans,
Angeles County Sheriff's
especially
Department.
Raider fans. I love Raider fans.
Good morning, everyone. This is going to be
uncle is the
brief. I
biggest
just want to say
Raider
thank you
fan
to our federal partners for working
Earth.
together with us and moving forward with these prosecutions. On behalf of the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department and all of the local law enforcement agencies in LA County, thank you.
If there's any questions, we could take a
Earth,
couple right
Mike.
now. Yes.
How many people have been federally charged so far tied to the protest, and what's the importance of charging federally versus?
We'll get you those hard
Where's
numbers
Joe?
later. I know there's
Where's
at least 9
Joe,
people
guys?
charged over the weekend. We've had
we get
more
Joe
people
back?
charged this week for throwing rocks at
That'd be so
officers.
awesome.
These 2 cases for throwing Molotov cocktails. We've had I think a couple others, but we can get you that full list. We might even do a bigger briefing tomorrow with all the federal
A bigger
agencies
briefing?
to go
I
over
hope
that
so.
in more detail. Today we want
There
to
was a
highlight
lot
these
going on
specific
last
cases
weekend.
because we find this particular act of violence to be extremely dangerous.
Oh.
As you saw in Colorado, these Molotov cocktails have the ability to seriously harm or kill a person or and a police officer that they were thrown at. So we want
Colorado?
to highlight
What
these
did
2
I
cases
miss?
today, and we'll get you more
Minnesota?
numbers. The importance of charging people federally is for people to know that there's serious consequences for the behavior,
No.
for their conduct. You have the right to peacefully protest. No one's
there's
going to
not,
stop you.
because if
but
there
as soon as you
was-
cross that line into violence, you're throwing.
How you say this guy's name? Essayli. If there were consequences to these actions, I don't know. What should we do to these guys? To Molotov cocktails? Consequences. What's Asmongold say? He would have he would know what to say. Put them away. Do something to them. Make them pay for their crime. They probably don't even come from this country anyway. You could just send them back. Send them to that what was that prison that they were sending everyone to a couple months ago. Not Venezuela. Oh, I can't remember where it was. They were sending the Venezuelans to this prison. Send them there. Send them there. We can. They'll take them.
Stuff, you're throwing rocks, you're throwing bombs. That's unacceptable. It will not be
Bombs?
tolerated, and we're going to come down with a really heavy hand. And this isn't state court. This is federal court. So you're going to go to federal prison, and you're going to go for many years. So the consequences in federal
No, you're
system
not.
are much greater usually than they are in the state system. That's the importance of it. Yes, sir.
I hope so.
The process of catching these 2 individuals specifically, you put out a call to the media and the public to give tips. Was that something that helped in leading to their arrest?
I'm
Or
sure.
was it intelligence from your police agencies?
Do you want to do that?
Thank you.
There's 2 separate cases, so let's take one at a time. We'll start with the LAPD case. Yeah.
Good morning, sir. Specific to the Los Angeles Police Department case, we have a situation where our police officers are trying to keep the peace during a very difficult time on Sunday afternoon when the city was facing this unprecedented violence in many areas of the downtown area. In this particular case, we had a police officer who identified this person holding what he believed to be a Molotov
Tana Mojo doesn't go downtown. We know this.
Cocktail, and fortunately was able to identify, and several officers were able to apprehend him safely without causing any harm to anyone, especially our police officers. And I just want to point out the not only the keen observation skills of our police officers right now during a difficult time, but the courage they've had in trying to take these people into custody. Remember, all of our officers are working long hours right now, and they're tired, but they're still doing the best job possible to keep this community safe and protect our critical infrastructure.
We hope so. God bless them. God bless all those officers.
So you've been watching as two individuals have been charged after throwing Molotov cocktails at police. One of those individuals is here illegally from Mexico. In fact, has quite a history. The Anaheim Police Department arrested him for grand theft, and the Long Beach Police Department for a DUI. Shows up at the protest. He's been deported once, and then throws a Molotov cocktail at police officers. Just noteworthy, Bill Malusian sent out that per multiple law enforcement, this is a separate incident. Sources to Fox News, LAPD has arrested 3 protesters who had guns at the protest yesterday.
Well, that's good. They arrested them?
Law enforcement going after individuals, one of whom we know was deported here illegally and then targeted our police officers. We'll keep you updated.
I wonder what would happen if I went outside with a gun, loaded, and, well, or not, and walked down the street screaming all crazy, throwing bricks and rocks. What would happen to me? Okay. Hey, thank you for watching. I appreciate you all. I hope everyone's having a blessed day. I will see you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hey, everyone. I'm Emily